Let me get the positive juices flowing here. Okay, today we're going to talk about the daily habits of successful people. I am a research nerd. I'm always looking for better ways to make my routine better, and that's what we're going to talk about. So, what's the word that comes to my mind first? Repetition, repetition, repetition. What do I mean by that? If you're learning an instrument, repetition. I remember when I was playing the saxophone and my instructor, I was at UNLV, and my instructor was like, hey, how many hours are you practicing? And I'm like, 2 hours a day. And he was like, no, when I was going through music school, I would practice no crap for about 7 to 8 hours a day. And I'm like, holy crap. And some of the greats have practiced more than that. And all they're doing is repetition, repetition, repetition breeds success. The way we work in our mind, we have to do it over and over and over again, right? So, number one, daily goal setting. What are you working toward? Here's the question. You have to know what you're working toward, right? But how many times are you writing down your goals per day? Or are you writing them down per day? I'm going to give you something. Write your goals down twice a day. In the morning and when you're done. You have to always put your focus on what you want. And when you're writing your goals, and here's something I learned here, don't just do it for the money. If you're in it just for the money, you're going to be frustrated because there's going to be many days you don't get any money. Then what are you going to lean on? Let's say you have a $0 day, because that can happen in business. Are you going to be upset and go through depression because there's no money? You have to have a big why, right? And the thing you need to understand too is you become what you think about. And if you're thinking about what you want and what you want to do over and over and over again, and you keep striving for that, I'm hitting my mic here. You keep striving for that, pretty soon you're going to get it. You're going to get it. So understand that. Another thing, people, when you're doing work, use a timer. I'm going to say that again. Use a timer. It's so easy to start your work and become distracted. Don't work when Facebook is pulled up. Turn Facebook off. Turn your phone off. Actually, as I'm talking now, let me turn my phone off. Turn it off. Don't become distracted. Become immersed in the work that you're trying to do. Now, let me just tell you something about this phone. If you're trying to get in contact with this phone, it's probably slim to not a chance at all. You can get a call back, but I would never answer that phone when I'm doing my work, right? I would never do it. And here's a question to ask yourself. Let's say, and this is going into your task that you need to do today, whatever, because you should go to bed thinking, you know what? I kicked today's butt. I really did good today. I was productive. But see, here's the thing. If you're productive today, learn the formula so you can be productive every day. Productive shouldn't be a thing where on Monday you're productive and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday you're not. No, that's not how it works. Be productive each day. Right? So, ask yourself the question, and this is the work that you're going to start with. If you were going to leave out of the country for 1 month, what is it that you would do today that needs to be done today before you leave? What is it that will be done today? Right? And that's the question you need to ask yourself, because whatever important work that you're doing today, that's what's going to help you stay productive, you know? And that's how you start your day. That's how you get into your work for the day. And then I promise you, when you start doing that at perfect work, even if you only did that, and you did that every day, you're going to be productive. Because think about it. There are many people whom get up in the daytime, get up in the day, and then they lose focus. They don't know what they're going toward. They kind of guess, and they say, what do I feel like doing today? Instead of doing the list the night before, right? Doing it the night before, and then by doing it the night before, when you get up that day, after you're done with your gym time, meditation time, whatever you're doing for your routine, then you get right into your work. I'm telling you, it's a lot easier getting into the work once you know what you want to do. Because if you start doing the thing where, what do I want to do today? Your main work is not going to get done. It's not. Right? So understand that. Also, too, when it comes to business, and this goes back to the money factor, a lot of people are like, what's the best way to put this? I want to make a lot of money. I want to leave my job and I want to make a lot of money. That's a shallow goal. It's shallow because it's not all about the money. When you really care for people, let's say you're in the business of helping people. A lot of people say they're helping people, but they don't know exactly in what way they're helping them. Let's say you're a coach. So you called somebody out of the blue, no payment, nothing, and say, hey, I'm just calling to see, is John doing okay? I know he graduated, 2 weeks ago. Is he doing okay? Does he have any, what's his next step, his goals or anything? Does he have a school yet? If you did that out of the kindness of your heart and you actually remembered one of your clients had a kid and you weren't looking for any payment, you just created a customer for life. As long as that customer is in a need for your service. Yeah. Because you really want to know how he's doing. And you're not doing it just to strum up business. It's like, you know what? I really feel for that kid. When he had that conversation, I really wanted to know how he's doing. When you take that approach, you become a better coach than the ones say, well, look, my services are $566 an hour, and I don't work for free, and you start doing that road, and it's like, it just takes the love out of it, right? Another thing, and this is big. In my mastermind, I got a student in there that said, look, I'm going on a gluten-free diet, and I'm joining him, right? And we just kind of looked at the problems with gluten, like all the inflammation and problems that it causes and how much gluten is in all this different stuff. But it's a way to help yourself. I mean, if you can't be healthy and take care of your health now the proper way, when you get old, like Warren Buffett's age, if you make it to that age, you're going to be bent over in a freaking wheelchair. We don't have to be unhealthy. Now, you may have diseases that come and things like that, but a lot of health is our diet. Bad health, a lot of times, We're killing ourselves. So why not educate yourself to do it? And if you're trying to be successful, look, get a gym membership. These people that'll walk around with these bellies hanging over their, their their waist, whatever, and they're comfortable. Look, if you have a belly and it's hanging over, you need to be running around the track. If you're in my channel and you somehow think, well, I that's how I got my wife. I got her when I was young, and I'm not doing all that lifting weights and what. I'm not saying do to lift weights. Look, be healthy. Everyone knows that big belly is not healthy. So if you have it, don't put yourself down. Just do something about it. Work out twice a day. Make working out your main activity and eating great. Take inventory of what you have in your cabinet and burn it. Put it on fire. You got to become that serious about it. Right? And like I say, some people may say, oh, you're not, you got to be sensitive to people's needs. Nah, you got to tell people the truth. That's the problem. That's why you're comfortable, because no one is telling you, look, you need to get your crap together. Right? And the last one, self-discipline. And the definition of self-discipline is this: make yourself do what needs to be done. Do what needs to be done. You know you need to go to the gym. The reason why you can't last longer than 2 weeks, your self-discipline lacks. And you need to get that up. Like, it's so hard for me to go to the gym. I'll make it easy for you. Go to the gym. Well, it's hard. Get up. Go to the gym. If I was standing over you and you came to me with this, look, it's so hard. Stop talking. Walk over to the closet. Put your gym clothes in your bag. Hopefully they're washed. That's one way of getting there, is being prepared. Put them in the bag. Put your shoes on. Put the keys in ignition. Drive to the gym. And while you're there, hopefully you already have, which is preparation also, a workout plan and the right supplements to take. So this talk about I can't make it to the gym, it's hard to go, stop it. When you start saying things like that, it's going to be hard. So just go to the gym. That's all you have to do. Go. When you start saying that thought, it's so, shut up. Hear Abdul saying, stop talking like that. Close your mouth. Grab, if you're in a place where you can go, grab as much stuff as you can and get to the gym. Gym has to be in your life. If not, ride bikes. Take some karate. Get in boxing. Like, that's another thing. I got a boxing bag at the gym. I just go in that thing and just beat it up. I remember when I first went in there, I probably could only last about a minute. Now I can go in there, 5 minutes strong and just beat the bag up. But that's repetition. The more I do it, the better I'm going to become. So I think that's enough. Hopefully everything is going great in you guys' life. Hopefully you're killing it. That's what I want you to do. I want you to tear it up. Tear life up. That's what it's all about. Make the right choices and tear it up. So with that said, good people, got a course, How to Find Your Passion 101 course. I'll have the link in the bottom. Hopefully your week and your time is going great. Get the book also, How to Find Your Passion Now. That's all I have to say. So until next time, signing off.